We welcome you to Somerville Field, proud home of the Gardiner Tigers, as we get set for high school softball. It'll be a special day here as the the seniors will be honored here before the game. That's why we're up here a little bit early, as you see. Glad you could be with us. Rob Munzing, Dick Clayton, Chris Wheeler, Owen Munzing, our crew here today. We will bring you the festivities here pregame, as we will honor 3 seniors. I was glad they put the picture up on Facebook of Abby, Brindley, and Sophia so that I could add it up and put it on the placemat that I put up there for the ceremonies. We have Nate Stebbett, who is going to do the announcing here for today's festivities. So we'll have the 3 seniors, and then we'll have a special recognition going on as well here today. So glad you could join us. We're doing the senior games here today from Gardiner. Had planned to try to do baseball, but it just didn't work out with the weather being changeable. We would have had to set that up early in the morning and leave it all day, and showers predicted. So they haven't come, so that's very good. But we had to drop our coverage of baseball. So we're just waiting for Nate Stebbett. He's getting the PA system set up. We have him mic'd. And we'll bring him up.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's senior softball game at Gardiner Area High School. Today, we come together to honor a very special group of athletes and the incredible journey they've taken over the past 4 years. To our seniors, thank you for your dedication, leadership, and for the love of this program. You've left your mark on Gardiner softball, and your impact will be felt long after your final game. We also want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the parents and families. Your endless support through long drives and countless hours behind the scenes has meant everything. This recognition is a celebration of your commitment, just as it is theirs. And now let's get to our seniors. The first senior I'd like to recognize is Abby Prue. If the family members could please come out onto the field. Abby is a 4-year member of the softball program here at Gardiner. Abby would like to thank her mom and dad for pushing her and supporting her throughout her years of playing softball. Her dad for not missing a single game throughout her high school career. Her grandfather for always driving the miles to see her play, no matter how far. And her coaches for always pushing her to be the best player she could be and believing in her when she didn't. Abby has plans to attend an online college next year to study to become a veterinarian technician. Abby is joined today by her dad, Roy, mom, Jenny, brothers Lincoln and Brody, and grandfather, Roy Sr. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Brindley Chasen. Brindley is a 4-year member of the softball program here at Gardiner. Brindley would like to thank her family, friends, coaches, and community for making her high school sports journey so special. This sport and her teammates have given her some of the best memories and lessons, and she will carry them with her forever. She is endlessly grateful for all the love that surrounds her. Brindley is joined today by her mom, Liz, dad, Travis, siblings, Seda and Braden. And our third and final senior I'd like to recognize is Sophia Maroney. Sophia is a 4-year member of the softball program here at Gardiner. Sophia would like to thank her parents for their constant support. Sophia has plans to attend Pennsylvania State University after high school to study kinesiology on a pre-med track. Sophia is joined today by her mom Elizabeth, dad Philip, and brother Braden. To our senior athletes, thank you. Thank you for the hours of hard work, the passion you've brought to every practice and every game, and the way you've carried yourselves with pride as members of the Gardiner softball program. You've set the standard for what it means to be a Tiger. Congratulations and best of luck to you in your future endeavors. And now I'll hand the microphone over to Brittany Giro for the starting lineups.
Can we just take a picture with all three of them?
So when you get to yeah. Oh.
He's got to pass on the mic to her. Did he?
Before we do the starting lineups, we'd like to recognize one more person today. We would like to recognize Dick Layton. Dick has been part of the Gardiner sports community for over 50 years. He refereed generations of youth basketball. He is a member of the Gardiner Elks and started the Elks Hoop Shoot here in Gardiner. He has also presented the football Ray Shepard MVP award for 50 years. But his greatest legacy is being the Little League umpire at Quimby Field for years, including all the years that Coach Giro, Coach Munzing, and Coach Takatsu played. His voice is ingrained in this town. You could hear him from the Gardiner Commons. While umping baseball, he went on to become a board-certified softball umpire and umped games across central Maine until he was 75 years old. Today, Dick is 88. He is here keeping stats for Munzing Media. He has been keeping stats with longtime friend Rob for 15 years. We wanted to take this opportunity to recognize Dick for all of his years of service to the Gardiner sports community and present him with a game ball signed by the 2026 Gardiner softball team. Thank you, Dick. We truly appreciate your Tiger pride. Good afternoon again, and welcome to Gardiner Area High School for today's KVAC softball matchup between the visiting Mariners of Oceanside High School and your Gardiner Tigers. I ask that everybody please display good sportsmanship at all times during today's game. Please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. At this time, I'd like to introduce the starters for the visiting Oceanside Mariners. Number 15, at catcher, Melody Diebler. Number 5, at center field, Mariah Caven Gardner. At shortstop, number 23, Stella Egan. At third base, number 13, Chloe Diebler. At second base, number 2, Charlotte Stevens. Pitching, number 6, Abigail Dennison. At left field, number 3, Brooklyn Hesse. At first base, number 0, Harmony Withy. And at right field, number 7, Olivia Hall Harrington. And now for your Gardiner Tigers. At second base, number 1, senior captain Brindley Chasen. At shortstop, number 5, Molly Takatsu. Catching, number 2, Lexi Olette. At center field, number 3, Olivia Cleary. Designated player, number 6, Karen Munzing. At right field, number 4, Captain Zoe Sullivan-Brennan. At first base, number 24, Captain Abby Prue. At left field, number 7, Captain Cheyenne Goodman. At third base, number 11, Captain Sophie Maroney. And pitching, number 10, Grace Simpson. Let's play ball. Oh, okay, wait, hold on, just kidding. Oh, I gotta do a little coach by thing. Okay. The umpires for today's game is Mr. Mike Hopkins and Mike Karen. At this time, would you all please stand for the playing of our national anthem sung by our very own Kitty Kirk. That was the
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars burn the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs were singing, and through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
So this is going to be bad. Brett, this is good. This is going to be bad.
Taking that speaker out of here.
They don't know what they're doing with that one. But we're using this one. So, yeah.
I was just gonna set this over so we can take that.
Hi.
Rob Munson joining you back here. We're in panic mode as we tried to get the equipment under cover here. So we'll put up a quick canopy. Chris is heading out to center field to try to get that camera. Hopefully it's just a passing cloud go through with a few sprinkles. It looks a little better behind us now. So let's hope for that, folks. As Rosanna Anna used to say back, Dick, in the old Saturday Night Live days, it's always something. Have you got your mic on, Dick? So I think we'll get your mic up now. Dick, congratulations on your award. Wasn't that quite a surprise there, huh?
Boy,
Yeah, I had to give just a little advance notice to Dick so we could get him up ready to go. That was great that the kids did that for you.
that was brought tears to my eyes.
Yeah, yeah. Fantastic. So, yeah, we're a little bit on scramble mode right here as we try to fight with the elements, and that's part of what we were working against here today with the rain coming in and whatnot. meeting going out at home plate. As you see, I'm trying to get the scoreboard up, set, ready to go. Chris will be back in here shortly, seeing a good view from the dugout. We might be okay, Owen. Owen Munsing working here with us, just the four of us, and we're frantically trying to get things squared away, and we've lost the center field shot. Okay, now that's back. So Chris has got that fixed. Good job, Chris. Get up there, cover that camera up in center field, and I think we might be okay here. Just a passing couple of sprinkles, and we'll get set to go here. So we had the senior recognition and the senior citizen recognition, Dick.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
That
Tigers
was.
taking the field. And let's take a look at the Tigers here. Defensively, Gracie Simpson will get the start here. She's in the circle today for the Tigers. Lexi Willett move behind and catch her. Lexi has caught a lot of grace over the years and in the levels coming up during her time playing together during summer ball and such. At third base, Sophia Maroney, recognized as a senior. Molly Takatsu at shortstop. Brinley Chasen will play second base, and Abby Prue at first base. Cheyenne Goodman in left, Liv Clary in center. And in right field, Zoe Sullivan Brennan for the Tigers. Karen Munsing will be the DP designated player, so she will hit in Simpson's spot. She'll hit in her normal lineup spot, number 5 in the lineup. So Tigers coming off a shutout win yesterday against the Morse Shipbuilders. Well-pitched game by Sophia Maroney. She got the shutout.
And now 11-3, Rob.
Yeah, Tigers are looking sharp on the season. They're in number 2, just a little bit behind Herman in Class B North. So skies are brightening, which is very thankful. Melody Diebler will lead it off for Oceanside. Oceanside going through a little bit of a struggle here this season so far. And we're working. Do we have the? We have the dugout. Chris is protecting the dugout cam right now, so that might jump in and out of picture. We're on the center field camera over the shot. Third base to Maroney, and Diebler goes down 5-3.
Now up, the center fielder, number 5, Mariah Caven Gardner.
Mariah Caven Gardner
Yeah.
comes up, hitting number 2. Gracie Simpson, we got an all-freshman battery right here, and Simpson, the freshman, as well as Olette behind the dish of freshmen. The pitch by Simpson, inside 1-1.
Do you know that record, Rob?
No. Popped up. First base side not high enough to get. They have not won a game, Dick, so however many games they've played their
I don't
0 season. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I would say they're probably 0-12.
Yeah.
Popped up and out of play. Oceanside, the combination of Rockland and Thomason school systems. Back when I first came to Tiger Town, the Rockland Tigers were one of our rivals. Dick played against them in high school. That's chop foul. We may not be up to date on the scoreboard yet till we get Chris back down off the ladder. So we're in Scramble City. We've been all day. It's been like this all day, folks, trying to do 3 games. Oh, that's poured in, just missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had hopes, as I said, to do baseball, but it just became problematic with the rain showers forecast to be in and out all morning. So we just concentrated on the 2 senior activities. Ground ball, Simpson will handle that. And over to first base to Prue. 2 up, 2 down.
Now up, shortstop, number 23, Stella Egan.
Stella Egan will step in. She's the shortstop for the Mariners. Nice pregame activity. Recognizing the seniors. Down to third. Maroney's up with it. Over to first base to True. And a 1-2-3 inning for the freshman, Gracie Simpson.
3 ground balls.
So 3 soft contacts, and we played half inning. Chris, why don't we stay here and get our bearings here, make sure everything's all right. Chris has been running to center field, running up on top of the dugout, and getting everything set here as best we can. And it looks like we've dodged the showers. We hope we're under canopy here at least. And that was the problem that we're going to run into if we had set up baseball at 9 or 10 o'clock this morning, leaving that out all morning. And if it had rained on it, oh boy, we'd have been in trouble. So Tigers, in the midst of a busy week, Dick, they are in their 3rd straight day of playing. They won yesterday's game, as we mentioned, over the Shipbuilders. A good contest. They played errorless ball and played very well. They had a back-and-forth game with the Lawrence Bulldogs on Tuesday, and Lawrence won that one in 8 innings, 8-7. Gave the Tigers another loss on the season. They have 3 losses on the season. They've lost to Belfast, Leavitt, and Lawrence. They're in number 2 in Class B North. Herman Hawks are number 1 up there in the North. Although we don't play Herman, we don't play some of the other teams. Ellsworth. Herman and Ellsworth just had a terrific game, Dick. A 2-1 game that Herman won. That was yesterday. That went 8 innings. So they're 2 of the better teams up there. And as the Tigers get ready for tournament play, that's where they'll head. They'll head right into the North, and they'll be playing Class B North through regional play, of course. And we hope that will translate into some wins for the Tigers. They'll play a couple of games at home. They'll play at least quarterfinals and semifinals right here.
Second baseman, number 1, Brindley Chasen.
So lead off here for the Gardiner Tigers. Brindley Chasen. Brindley recognized before the game as one of our seniors, a 3-sport athlete here for the Tigers. Brindley will be heading off to Franklin Pierce College. I don't know if it's college or university.
I think it's college.
It was college, I think, when my niece and nephew went there. They loved it there. Very terrific campus over in southern New Hampshire. Chasen pops it up first base side on the hunt, and that'll fall as a foul ball as Withy went over to try to make the play.
Good hustle over there at first.
Withy wears number 0. You don't see many number 0s in baseball, softball, Dick. No. Abby Dennison, foul back. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen anybody get a canopy out and set up faster than Chris Wheeler did today. He was like that pit crew at NASCAR, you know what I mean? If I timed him, about 10 seconds, he had this thing up. Unbelievable. Full count 3-2 on the leadoff batter, Brindley Chasen. We're still working on getting our cameras back up in the line. Looks like Chris is in good shape there. Ball 4 to Chasen, so she'll take her wheels to first base. That'll bring up Molly Takatsu, the shortstop for the Tigers.
Number 5, Molly Takatsu.
Coach Brittany Giro is doing the announcing here today. Really classy. It's fantastic for Senior Day. And pretty good throw to second base.
Yeah.
Got by, but no chance for an advancement by Brindley. But pretty good gun there. Diebler let it go. Nobody at second base. It was like chest high right to second. Takatsu. She'll hit one to center field. And that'll get over the center fielder's head. Gavin Gardiner trying to get it back in. She will, but it'll be a stand-up double for Molly Takatsu. She hit that one a long ways.
Good rip.
I think today might be one of those kind of stranger days. The wind is blowing out, and that ball got in the jet stream there and took off a little bit. Lexi Olette, Lexi catching today, as we said. She'll take high ball one. Abby Dennison in the circle. Diebler walked it back out. 1-0 early Tigers. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Nobody out. Takatsu after the double. On second base for the Tigers. That's popped up. And Dennison says, I'll take that myself, and she does for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 3, Olivia Cleary.
Libby Cleary will step in, the center fielder for the Tigers. Couple of hits yesterday. She's hit there. she got a couple of hits yesterday. She got hit right there. Bring up Karen Munzing. Number 5 hitter for the Tigers. Karen, the DP today. So I know Karen likes the fastball. She was all out in front of the slow pitches yesterday. And they're working on it in batting practice all day. That's up high, ball one. Oceanside doing a good job on their defensive rotations there. Cover the bags all right. Chris Wheeler's the only guy here sweating because he's been running around for an hour. Strike called to Munzing. 1-1. Sometimes against those slow ones, Dick, the thing to do is tell yourself, okay, I'm going to hit it up the middle. I'm going to hit it to right field. That way it forces you kind of to stay back.
Stay back and wait a little bit.
You're right. That's squib fouled on the first base side. So glad everybody could tune in. Hope you caught the senior recognition. If not, this game will be, as soon as it's over, up online for playback. And we will afford the anybody that wants to download this, the parents of the seniors, or anybody from any of the games, just let me know. I'll send you a download link. Any of the games. Easy for me to do. Glad to do it. That hit Munzing.
Wow.
So back-to-back hit by pitches, loads of bases.
Right fielder number 4, Zoe Sullivan-Brennan.
Brings up Zoe Sullivan-Brennan. Zoe's been hitting well all season, too. Swings through that one. Just got a piece of it. Want to give a shout-out to Zoe's grandmother watching. Send me a nice note. Frederica Pushard, Shuri, former student of mine, is Zoe's grandmother. Now, you put the math together. It's like one of those SAT questions. Put the math together. How old does that make me? Fall back. I had Frederica when I was first teaching. You remember Pushard's Market up there in Brunswick Avenue, Dick?
Yeah.
Your family owned that. That's a hat trick.
Wow. It's an RBI, Rob, the hard way.
Yeah. 3 straight hit batsmen. And that will bring up Abby Prue, recognized before the game. And the fine seniors we have here. Abby, 3 hits yesterday. She's really come on. She's had a terrific season at the bat. Abby was a McLaughlin Fence Defensive Player of the Game as she stepped in at first base yesterday and played flawlessly. Everless ball for the Tigers yesterday, one of their goals. That's up high. 2 in, bases loaded, still just the 1 out. Abby Prue, the batter. Floated up high. Diebler jumps on that quickly. Nowhere to put Abby.
Probably take on this one.
Call strike.
Yeah, good pitch.
Yeah, get that strike zone expanded a little bit. That's okay. Abby looking for a hit, knocking a couple of runs.
Corner.
So now the count is full. Dennison fires. That's high, ball 4. That'll walk in. Lexi, no, that's Liv Clary coming home to score.
Left fielder, number 7, Cheyenne Goodman.
Cheyenne Goodman, the left fielder, steps in. Saw Cheyenne before the game. I said, Cheyenne, what a hit yesterday. Geez, big radiant smile. She's so happy. Hit a double yesterday, and now she's got a single.
Got a base hit.
Going to get a knock here. Going to get score 1, maybe 2. Throw comes in. It's off target, and 2 runs will score. Sullivan Brennan comes in from second, Munsing from third. And Cheyenne Goodman continues
Third baseman,
to rack it up.
7, senior Sophie Maroney.
And this will bring up Sophie Maroney. Maroney fouls it right back over our head. Might be on our canopy. Geez, the way you got this set up so fast, Chris, I'm thinking this might be, even when the sun's out, this might be a good deal. You probably were trying to tell me that many times, right? Yeah, Chris nodding. Yeah, he said, I've been telling you that.
It helps see the screen.
I've been telling you, Coach, that for the beginning of time. The coach in me, when somebody makes a good suggestion, I eventually do it and take credit for it, Dick. That's how you. That's what the head coach
Sure.
does, right?
Yeah.
Assistant has a good idea, you go with it, it works. He said, geez, I'm glad I thought of that. That's low. Maroney heading to Penn State. Geez, I don't know when the last time we'd send a kid to Penn State. I can't remember. I cannot remember.
No.
That's popped up. Nice catch there by Abby Dennison coming over, and Withy was coming in to make the play, and infield fly was called. Didn't apply because the ball never got fair, but 2 outs. Tigers with 5 in. Two runners on, 2 outs now. That's ripped. Into the gap, left center, going to be extra bases for Chasen. 2 going to score as Cheyenne can really run. She picks it up, puts it down. Prue scores first, then Goodman. Makes it 7-0 Tigers, and that was ripped to the gap in left center field. Take a look at it right here. Watch this swing by Brinley. Beautiful. Head down, boom. Perfect swing. Not trying to do too much with it, and good job getting her coming around the bases as well. That's ripped down to third base, knocked down at third by Dobler, but she's not going to be able to throw out Takatsu, and that'll be a base hit. So Tigers have racked up 7.
Number 2, Lexi Olette.
Lexi 0 for 1. Popped out earlier in the inning for the first out. That's down low. Molly will steal second. We'll have girls lacrosse senior recognition. That starts about 5:45 tonight. Game at 6. We'll all be heading over there to do that. We'll see how long this game goes. If we've got time to break it down, we'll do that and then run over. If not, I'll get over there and get it going. That's sound low.
Nice stop. I think she's taken all the way. No?
Well, I guess little different rules, Dick. When you head 7-0 in the top half of the first inning, you might turn them loose. We're glad you could tune in here today. Looks like we've escaped the showers. Chris Cooper over here telling me there's more rain coming. That's called strike. It's a full count. Lexi likes the fastball. She's been having trouble with the soft serve. She'll take ball 4. Well outside. I would think, you know, you've umpired a lot, Dick, up until you were 75 years old. And, you know, sometimes you expand your strike zone just a little bit, so Gardiner hitters will need to know that probably going to be a little larger strike zone, be ready to rip.
That's true.
Liv Cleary. Liv scored a run here. She was one of the
Yeah, I'm in the second column already.
hit batsmen.
Batting glove, I guess.
Batting glove, yeah. I don't know how we played without batting gloves with
I just figured-
wooden bats, Dick. I don't know how we did it.
I think of the very same thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's just the way it was. When back in the late 60s, the first guy I knew to wear a glove was Hawk Harrelson, and he wore a golf glove,
Oh, yeah.
Dick. Yeah, they didn't even have batting gloves. It was a golf glove. Hawk had been traded to the Boston Red Sox from the Chicago White Sox, I believe, and
Yeah.
during the 67 season after Tony Canigliaro went down with that bad eye injury.
Yeah, it was the
Hawk is quite a guy. He's a character.
Patriots Day weekend that happened. That they got Harrelson. The marathon was on, and
Yeah.
they had a hockey game that night. I
Listen
was
to
up
Dick.
there.
Flashback all the way to 1968. There's a drive to right field. That's extra bases. That's going to score a couple of runs here. Clary around first. She's in the second base. Chasing Takatsu and
Wow.
Lexi Willette come in to score and into third base. Goes Clary.
Now up, number 6, Karen Munzing.
So Karen Munsing will come up. She got hit by pitch in her first at-bat. She's got a run scored in the inning. Tigers have scored 10. This game going about according to what the thought was before the game, Dick.
Yeah.
This Oceanside club is putting it back together. They will. Ooh. That's a ball.
Yeah, she's hurt.
I think it hit her with it was a knee padding right there in the thigh. Karen's moved way up in the batter's box. She's ahead in the count 2-0. Up high. So we couldn't do baseball. We had plans for it, but they have no seniors. We're going to be covering a lot of baseball in the coming years, as that's a young team, and they're going to play some good ball coming up through. They're playing, getting better every game. Gary Verhill tells me. Gary goes to all the games, and
Sullivan Brennan.
Zoe Sullivan Brennan. She's got an RBI. What did she do first time up, Dick? She's got an RBI.
Hit by pitch RBI.
Oh, that's right. She got hit by pitch and got an RBI for it. Yeah, there it is. You mentioned that at the time, Dick. I should have caught that a little better. Dennison in the wind up the pitch, foul back. Well, we debated even putting the center field camera up because of the weather. We thought we might just, I was thinking I might just put it in the backstop because then if it rains, we can protect it. But we got
It's waterproof.
We got waterproof out there now, up high.
I remember a game, Rob.
Wait a minute, Dick. Let me bring your mic up. Yeah, go ahead, Dick.
Started here, and everybody went out to center field to the camera out there. You remember that game?
Yeah, that was a playoff game against Freiburg Academy. We were all set up. It started to rain. We had to break everything down. That sound low. That'll be a walk. And then it cleared quickly, and we went out under the canopy out in center field. They had a little
Now up, first baseman, number 24.
booth out there that they used to use for field hockey back before the turf field was in use and field hockey was here. Got some interesting news. I'm talking to Coach Giro I want to share with everybody. So, Coach was talking about he's made a request to change the field location here. And I'll tell you what he's. Maybe we'll stay on between innings and we'll talk about it. That's what we'll do. Not sound low. And we can actually show you what they're thinking of doing it. It'll be awesome if they're able to pull this off. Of course, they don't have to use the field hockey end anymore because all the field hockey they can practice and play over at the turf. So 3-0, nowhere to put her. So Dennison gets that strike in. Ground ball to third. Up with it cleanly, Diebler. And she'll get the out at third base. Yep. And that will do it. So we'll stay right here with it. I'm going to put Owen to work here. Owie, take your camera, Owen, and go down to the right field line. Right down. Keep going. Down in the corner. I don't know if we get enough to get it. Get it up a little bit. There we go. We'll come out. All right. So we're all the way down in the right field end. That's where home plate would go. So they change it, and they'd put home plate down here. And Coach told me the dugouts, all they'd have to do is unbolt those, bring them up, put new pads in, and do it. And he says he knows a company does a lot of that stuff. So, you know, the labor and that work would be free. So there's your home plate area there, and then the field would come down this way. And so that would be awesome. And what does it do? Well, it's like the old days of field hockey, Dick. You used to come to field hockey games. Yeah. What they would do is make handicap parking right up there in that front row for anybody that's got the handicap plate could park there, watch the game from their car, or you could come sit right there on the hill. And it would be a beautiful way to watch a game. So let's get that talked up. Let's get something going here. You know, I'm all over the state, basically, at high schools and things of that sort, and I can't tell you what some of these schools have done with their field situations and how progressive they are and what they've done, how many fields they have. You know, I came 50 years ago to here, Dick. We lacked for fields. We did get the Hoke complex in 1980, but we still lack for fields. And if we can do something to alleviate that, make it better for the kids, the future generations, I'm all for it. You know, we got the turf field. That's great. That really alleviates some of the congestion on the grass field. So let's do it. Popped up. This is Withy. No, I'm sorry. This isn't Withy. This is. I got to get on the right lineup here.
Diebler, the other Diebler.
This is Diebler, the third baseman.
Yep.
Grace Simpson, big lead here, throwing strikes. Pours in a high fastball for a strike. Gracie, one of the future pitchers here for the Gardiner Tigers as Maroney will graduate. Molly will be back for 2 more years, and Grace, and we'll have something cooking with those two, that's for sure. Two and two the count. Nobody out. Second inning. Tigers up by a 10 spot. Little change there, and that's one of the things Grace does well. Spots her pitchers, able to change speeds. And she's got the strikeout to start the second inning. Stevens will step in. And she'll hit one to right field. Sullivan Brennan on the hop. Makes the catch. Zoe Sullivan Brennan with a good jump out there.
Yes, she sure did. When it left the bat, I thought it was going to drop.
And first strike. One and one. Abby Dennison, the pitcher. Popped up and out of play. Grace Simpson looking for her second 1-2-3 inning. She's looked sharp out in the circle so far for the Tigers. Throwing strikes. That's poured in, but just missed. little earlier on the strike call there, Coach Munsing. Wow. I guess it was just a little outside. And that too. But good spots. If you're going to miss, that's where you want to miss.
Full count.
Grace Simpson into this windup in the pitch. Foul ball caught by Olette. And that will do it in the second. So a 1-2-3 inning here in the second. Tigers hook on the bat. Ball in the second. We'll take a pause. We'll come back after this.
At Atlantic Youth Sports, we believe in more than just one path, because every athlete deserves the chance to discover what lights them up. Whether it's lacrosse, softball, volleyball, or field hockey, our programs are built to grow confidence, build connection, and celebrate every step forward. We don't just coach sports, we nurture dreams, and now we need a home where those dreams can live year-round. Help support multi-sport athletes and programs that we provide. Help us build a home for every athlete. Visit us at www.aysinc.org and make athletes matter together.
My name is Dirk Kokmar. I'm a physical therapist. I have a specialty in shoulders. I've also worked a lot with knees and hips, but I see pretty much everything from elbow, shoulder, and on down to the foot. I work with a lot of professional athletes. I've worked with Olympic athletes, high school athletes, or just the person who wants to be active. Forza was based on 3 pillars. The first pillar being excellence, second, empiricism, and the third, empowerment. These are 3 things that we decided would guide our practice to be the golden standard of physical therapy in the community here in Augusta.
We join you back here. We'll make sure the scoreboard's up to date, 10-0. We've been running around like mad hatters here, trying to get things under cover. Tigers have been scoring like pinball points. Hard to keep up. But we're there now. Thanks for letting us know. Fred's Market, that was it.
Yeah,
Fred's Market, not push-outs. Fred's Market.
Fred's,
yeah, Pete Dixon all over it. Got something I want to mention from Pete. We'll stay up here between innings here. I want to share. I've got a web page up there, Chris, that we're going to put up here between innings. Fred's Market, that's right. So we've got Chloe Diebler in the pitch. And position changes there. So up to date on that. Tigers lead at 10-0. We got Chris back here full time now, so we'll be able to keep up on the scoreboard. No good deed shall go unpunished. Ball 1. Wind blowing out here at Somerville. I don't know if I've said that all season. That's to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Cheyenne Goodman continues to rack it up for Cheyenne.
Senior captain, number 11, Sophie Maroney.
2 hits for Cheyenne. And Cheyenne off to the races. She's got good wheels, goes in standing up. $10-0 Tigers. Cheyenne down to third. Dick's got his sweatshirt on that says, I am the legendary scorekeeper everybody is talking about. Well, they were talking about Dick before the game.
Didn't
Dick, I've
realize-
got that signed softball. That's going to be a base hit to right field. That'll score a run. Maroney will hold with a single. Nobody out. Tigers continue to rack it up there at the top of the order with Brindley Chasen coming up.
Now up, senior captain number 1, Brindley Chasen.
Brindley's 1 for 1. 2 runs scored. Got a couple of ribs, too. Ball.
Ooh.
Maroney into second base with the steal. Getting a little chilly here. the wind has come through and changed the temperature a lot. It's dropped down to 60s. That's off the plate, and Maroney to third. Girls lacrosse coming tonight. They'll take on a good Bangor team. We did that game last year. It was the same game, and it was senior night last year, I believe, when we did that game, Chris. It was a good contest. Tigers lost, but it was a good, close contest between the Rams of Bangor. Lacrosse is one division statewide. Tigers playing Class B. Kick saving a beauty by the umpire.
Yeah.
And chasing down to first.
Now up, number 44, Lexi Dumney.
Lexi Dummy,
Lexi Duminy is up, getting her first at-bat to second base. The force at second will be in time. The out recorded there,
the run
but
scores.
RBI for Lexi. She reaches first.
Now up, number 28, Emma Jean.
So she'll reach on the fielder's choice. Emma Jean will step in. She's pinch hitting here. Lexi to second. So Tigers already in the second inning getting some other kids in the game. Emma Jean, just a freshman. Tops one. Good strong throw to first will get her out. Diebler came out, fielded her position well. Anna Griffiths will pinch hit. Two outs, runner at third. Tigers 2 in the inning. They've got 12 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Zeros across the board for Oceanside. Uh-oh. Nice pregame festivities, balloons all around, and pictures of the seniors up on the dugout. These seniors have provided some terrific leadership for a very young team, Dick. Tigers being good sports
Yes.
about this right now. Not
And
trying to score on
they're
that.
getting people in, too. That's good.
Yeah, they're going to give. Dick, you might get the call to pinch hit here, so get ready.
I thought it'd be a pinch runner.
Pinch runner.
Wow.
I remember when you could run, Dick.
Yeah, I could.
When you delivered my newspapers, you'd be sprinting up and down Pope Street with the newspaper. You used to run, didn't you? In the
Yeah, I
middle of
did.
winter, icy as all get out.
Yeah.
Dick could be running from house to house delivering newspapers.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything like it. Ground ball to third. And with the over to first base, got the out. So good play there, and that will do it. So we want to stay right here, Chris, and roll down there. We should be able to bring up this web page I want to talk a little bit about here. Let's see if that, it'll come up. So we want to support Braden's recovery here. And this is a very sad story that Pete Dixon shared with me, his sister Ann. Braden's her grandson, and he was leaving school at the end of the school year down in Florida, came out and went through the crosswalk when the light changed, as he should, and unfortunately a driver came through and hit him, and he's currently in the hospital, and he's incurring some really tough expenses and really tough time doing in there. They've set up a GoFundMe. I haven't got a chance to do it. Muncie Media will make a contribution to that coming up here when I get tomorrow I've got off. I've got about 15 things I'm going to do tomorrow. That'll be one of them for sure. So we want to do that, want to share that with you. Pete's got this up. Pete Dixon's got this up on his Facebook page if you want to take a look at it. But it's pretty neat. I didn't even know we could add Facebook pages. You can actually go through and scroll through them on here on our thing. So thanks for sharing that with me, Pete. Glad we're able to share that with you as well. And you can take a look at all the information, how you can support Braden's recovery coming up here. We wish him the very best of luck. He's in our thoughts and prayers for sure, he and his family. We're all one big family, aren't we, Dick, huh? We just are. You know, it goes back, I was talking about, Frederica and remembering her as a little pixie in junior high. That was junior high back in the day. And she must have been in one of my first years teaching back. I started here in the fall of 1975 here in Tigertown. And that's the year the new junior high opened. Remember when they used to call it that, Dick? The new junior high. It's 50 years old now.
Yeah.
Taught with some great people back in the day. My department head was Jim Brunette. We lost Jim. He was in his early 60s when we lost Jim. Had just retired from teaching. He was a tremendous mentor to many of us. Dave Dill came in the same year as a teacher. Dave later coached Gardiner High School softball for several seasons back in the 80s. He was an assistant with John Wolfgram on the state championship team. And then when John gave it up, John gave it up when he moved to South Portland, so it would have been 86, 87. David would have taken over for several years. Still a big fan. See David a lot of the games.
Yeah.
Gracie Simpson into the third inning. She'll get a swing and strike here.
Pitched a perfect game so far. 2 strikeouts.
Simpson. Hess behind in the count, 1-2. Foul back, staying alive. He's the left fielder today for the Oceanside Mariners, right? They're the Mariners. Gracie Simpson, the freshman, rocks and fires. Ooh, call strike 3.
Wow. There was some heat there, Rob.
Grace poured it in. You can see it right here. Going to take it for a strike right here. You're going to see it on the slow-mo. Look at that pitch. Zoop, froze her right there. So bring up Withy. She's playing first base. In for a strike.
She was. She's back over to third
No,
now.
she's playing third now, right. She made the play at the end of the inning there. Moved over to third base when Diebler came in from third to go to pitcher. Swing and a miss. Really like the good attitude, these Oceanside kids cheering for each other, staying positive. It's been a long, tough season in that way. But, you know, when you love a sport, Dick, you just want to play.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played in a men's hockey team up in the old Cardiac League. I don't know that we won 2 games in the 12 years I played. I used to come into my middle school classes after getting the heck beat out of me, all cut up and stuff like that. Kids go, "Oh, hockey night, huh, Mr. Munzing?" That's called. They'll throw to first and get the out there.
I don't think she realized it was a.
No, she didn't. It was dropped late, actually.
Yeah.
Olivia Hall Harrington will come up. She's playing right field today. Top of the third, 12-0 Tigers. That's sprayed to the right side foul. Gracie Simpson looking for 3 perfect innings. Gracie really works hard on her craft, becoming a pitcher. As I said, Tigers pitching staff is in good hands going forward here in the next few years. And they got a lot of kids playing at the middle school level. Swing and a miss. There's some bird flying overhead with about looks like a 747 in flight coming up over the field. Hope that's not an omen, Dick. Call, strike 3, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down again.
Reminds me of a story about you, Rob.
Oh, yeah?
When you were coaching in Little League, you used to say the plane names, numbers.
Yeah,
747.
Yeah, well, anybody that played for me knows that we had visual signs and verbal signs, and my verbal signs starting at the head, 1, across the chest, 2, and down on my thigh, 3, hit, run, bunt. But in order to confuse the opposition, I used a lot of verbal signs. So if I wanted somebody to steal second, like Pete Griffin, who was very fast, I'd say 727.
Yeah.
And the 2 meant steal. If I wanted somebody like, let's see, Ronnie Groton to bunt, he was a terrific bunter. I'd say, 737. And then the 3, he'd have to know that meant bunt. So I was using verbal signs. I learned that at the University of Maine with my wonderful coach up there, the late Jack Butterfield, who was a tremendous, tremendous baseball man. Later went to University of Tampa to coach, and while he was down in Tampa, you know who discovered him? Mr. George Steinbrenner.
Really?
Exactly right. Steinbrenner's from Tampa, and saw Coach Butterfield what he was doing with that Tampa team down there, and they brought him on to the New York Yankees, where he was the director of player development for a long time. That's how Stump Merrill became the Yankees manager, Dick. Yeah. Now, a little piece of trivia about Stump Merrill.
From Brunswick.
Stump Merrill was the shortest and tenure football coach in the history of Gardiner High School.
Really?
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Huh.
He got hired as the football coach back after Coach Weber left in the early 70s. It was 1972. Here's what happened. They hired Stump one day, and the next day they called Stump from the University of Maine. Coach Abbott called him and said, "Hey, we want you to come up here as an assistant coach." So he lasted overnight and resigned the next morning as the Gardiner Tiger football coach, and they hired O'Neill LaPlante. So there's a little trivia for you, Dick.
Yeah,
I bet you didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that.
Tigers can get a walk-off here. They'll foul it down the third base line.
Who's this up?
Crook. That's Kitty. Kitty did a great job singing the national anthem.
Oh, yeah.
I've been joined in the broadcast pavilion by my grandson, Teddy.
Hi. How you doing?
Try and turn the wireless mic on. So Teddy's joining us, future broadcaster. Hi, Teddy. Say hi to everybody at home, Teddy. Say hi. We got to turn your mic on, buddy. There we go. See if you're on now, Teddy. Hi. Say hi, Teddy.
Hi.
Yeah, Teddy's joining. Teddy's heading to full-time school next year, daycare school. And that sound low. Take a look at Chris, Teddy. Okay, Teddy's had enough. He wants to go back to the refreshment snack.
See you, Teddy.
Teddy already hit the refreshments. Popped up. Little different kind of style for us here today with kind of the way things are going and all. Twelve 0 Tigers. We're in the bottom of the third inning. As I said, Kitty sang the national anthem. We had that on, right, Chris? We were on for the anthem. That's when we were scrambling when it started raining. I disrespected the anthem, Dick, for the first time in my life when it started raining during it, and we were trying to figure out what we're gonna do.
Well, you had your head off, bro. That's the main thing.
I did, and I can't find it now. I took it off, and I put it somewhere, and my hat's gone. My glasses are gone. That's okay. We'll find it. I've lost my earbuds already over setting up for lacrosse today, so it's been one of those days. But it's going well here for the Tigers. Ground ball. Griffiths a shot. That's Kathleen Moore. So Kathleen will reach first base. Tigers keep slipping new people into the lineup. Got to catch up. Abby Prue will stay. Probably seniors will stay in play, I would imagine. Get the force out at second base. Abby Prue. Ball one. Diebler on in relief. Came in from third base. Withy now playing third. That's up high. Tigers in the midst of a busy stretch of games. Third game in a row and play again tomorrow. That's to right field for Prue, base hit.
Should the door be open in your car?
And Kathleen Moore will come in to score. The 13th run for the Tigers. This will bring up Paige Ricker. We've seen Paige quite a few times doing pinch running. She's had an at-bat during the season. She's going to take down low ball one.
Who's this?
Paige Ricker,
Oh, yeah.
number 22, Dick. She's hitting for Cheyenne Goodman, who was 2 for 2. And 2 RBIs for Cheyenne. Back-to-back good games offensively. The pitch swung and missed. Ricker out in front of that one. If you missed the pregame activities, they recognize the seniors and the senior citizen, Dick Layton. Dick got an award today
Yes.
for his great service. And
Really appreciate it.
yeah, I really thank the coaching staff for doing that, and Brittany, who got it set to go. Ground ball.
Nice stop.
Diebler over to first base for the out. Runner moves up to third base. This will bring up Maroney, the third baseman today. Sophie Maroney swung through that one. She's trying to hit that one over the scoreboard. That'd be great on senior day. That's up high. The pitch. That's going to drop. Base hit. Maroney singles and a run.
Get 2 hits.
Now 2 for 2 on the day. Brindley chasing. One of the 3 seniors. And one of the things I was mentioning to Mrs. Maroney was, I thanked her as a grandparent. I have that role too now, Dick, as a grandparent of a player, and said, I thank the 3 seniors, Brindley, Sophia, and Abby, for just outstanding senior leadership with a very young team that we have here this year. They've been successful, beyond measure, Dick. I think this, is probably doesn't surprise the coaches, but when you take a look at a roster and see how it's constructed, you go, oh boy, they're pretty young, but they haven't played like a young team. They have played very well, and I attribute a lot of that to that great senior leadership. Brindley 3-0, but she may have the green light here. Actually, the walk-off run is at second base. Ground ball to short. And they won't get either of the runners there, as Dennison was able to knock it down, save the run from scoring. So 2 runners on, 2 outs. Let's see. Demony will take ball 1. Lexi's second at bat in the game. Tigers no longer stealing. One of the things that as a coach that sometimes these things go in cycles, and the other team's playing because they love the game, and you want to respect that in an opponent. That gets through, and scampering in and scoring is Maroney, and I believe that's it.
That's only 3 innings. Don't they go 4?
I guess it's 4. We played 3 innings up at. We played 3 innings up at Waterville when the score hit 15. That was the end of the game. They're going to talk it up here, and
I think it's
Hoppy will come in.
I was thinking it was 4. No, guess not.
15-3. That's what I believed, and that's what it is. So that will wrap it up. Our players of the game are going to be the 3 seniors.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll recognize them one more time. Abby, Brindley, Sophie. And they will get, why don't we give them out caps of pizzas. I've got those in the car, Owen. Owen's all over it. Getting the pizza awards out. Well, this game went exactly how I thought it would go, and this is why I thought we could do both this game and lacrosse tonight, because I expected exactly this to happen, it to be a very shortened game, and it was. And so we're going to sign off here very quickly as we'll just recap that through 3 innings, perfect game. We want to make note of that for Gracie Simpson. She 9 up, 9 down, and she did a terrific job in her start here today.
4 strikeouts.
Tigers will play tomorrow. They'll get a good battle going out to Erskine Academy. Just for reference point, Erskine beat Morse 4-0, and we beat Morse 3-0. So you can expect a pretty close game out at Erskine tomorrow. We will not be streaming that, as I don't believe there's any type of internet service out there in South China, and truthfully, this old guy needs a day off to just be a grandfather and go to the game, sit in my chair and drink my coffee.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do, and we'll let you know. We'll see you very shortly. Hey, tune in for the lacrosse game tonight. We'll see you over there very shortly. We'll be on the air at in about a half an hour, if the gods willing, the planets align, and we can get everything broken down here. So we'll say so long here from Somerville Field. The final score 15-0 in 3 innings. Tigers over the Mariners.